Hey-ho, Superstar, thank you very much for tuning in. So, today it's time for us to do the Star Wars Black Series Top 10 Action Figures of 2019. Hope you're ready for this one. It's going to be an awesome list. Probably controversial to some of you guys. You guys might differ opinions on this one. Comments are going to be interesting. Let's get on with today's video and see what's happening first at number 10. So before we start our top 10 of Star Wars, I want to give a few honourable mentions in the Force. First of all, we need to give an honourable mention to the Sith Trooper, the exclusive Carbonite version, and of course the Force Ghost Yoda. These two awesome figures were great this year. They didn't quite make it into my top 10, but they were pretty close. The Carbonited version, as you can see here, is so much nicer than the original, and after seeing the movie, that's exactly how they look, so I'm glad I got that version. And Yoda, it was finally nice to see a ghost version of him as well, so we can use him with our Rey figures, with our Rebels, you name it, and we can have a Force Ghost Yoda teaching the next generation of Force wielders. But on with today's first one, and who could be at number 10? Number 10. Number 10 is Anakin Skywalker himself. This is actually a spot that I'm going to actually dedicate to the archive line. Whoops, stand up. To the archive line, because the archive line he doesn't want to stand. Were great this year. They gave us Anakin, they gave us Boba Fett back, and Darth Maul, all three of which were very hard to find characters. They even gave us some of the other bounty hunters, and I hope they continue with the archive line to bring back some of the awesome older figures like Jabba the Hutt, and of course the Hoth Han Solo on the back of the Tauntaun, and even Luke on the Tauntaun, and even Luke and Leia on the speeders. I'd love to see recreations of those. So I hope we get those in the Black Series real soon as a part of the archive line. But it's nice to see this Anakin figure, as it was so hard to come by originally, and I missed out on the original one. So I'm glad to have the archive line figure in my collection. And he comes in at number 10. Number 9. Number 9 is Obi-Wan Kenobi. This version is from the Phantom Menace. Oh yes, this year had a lot of Phantom Menace merchandise because of its anniversary, and you know what? I hate the fact that a lot of people come out of the woodwork and be like, oh, I love that movie, when everybody panned it for years and said it was the worst Star Wars film ever. I've always been a big fan of Episode 1 because I grew up watching it. It was my first introduction to the world of Star Wars, really. It was the first new Star Wars movie I saw in cinemas. And yeah, I've got to say, I wasn't ever put off by it. It was a great story. Liam Neeson as well in Star Wars. What more do you want? Come on, man. This Ewan McGregor figure, though, is perfect. It goes with our other figures from Episode 1, including the Qui-Gon Jinn, Darth Maul, and I hope in future we do get the young Anakin as the kid, and we get a Queen Amidala and a Jar Jar Binks. Those would be my personal ones that I would want to see for a Phantom 1 line in the future. Number 8. Number 8 is Dr. Aphra from Marvel Comics. Dr. Aphra. She is an awesome character. When they first released her in the 3-inch version, I was like, oh, I wish they'd make a 6-inch. And then they announced the 6-inch version, so I got stupidly happy. The sculpt is absolutely beautiful. They've managed to capture all the details about the Marvel comic character and bring it to life. For me, Star Wars has that sort of Western feel to it. You know, that whole, like, Han Solo's kind of your kind of modern cowboy, isn't he, really? Smuggler. And I feel that Dr. Aphra has that same appeal. Just kit bashing away around the galaxy with various robots and trinkets and odds and sods to make up things. And yeah, it's just a great storyline. So if you haven't read the comics, please do go take the time to check them out. Number 7. Number 8 finally gave us Princess Amidala, or better known just as Padmé. Padmé was an awesome character and one that we desperately needed. She was one that was missing from our lineup for such a long time, and she finally completes our Anakin and Obi-Wan to bring us the whole set. So I'm very happy to have her in the series. Of course, she could have been done a little bit different, but I think that face sculpt does capture the actress very, very well. I think it does look like her. The actual body of the costume as well is very nice. It looks just like it would in the film. I just don't like that plastic back piece. I wish it was cloth, but each to their own. It's still a great figure. It looks awesome, and I've had some great action figure photography shots with this figure this year, especially with Anakin and stuff. So a great figure, and definitely worthy of a spot this year in the collection just for that face sculpt alone. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Number 6. Number 6 brings us Mace Windu. What better character to have in your collection than Mace Windu? Such a badass Jedi brought to us by Samuel L. Jackson. I can't believe after all of Hasbro making all these Nick Furies, it took them this long to give us the sculpt to make Mace Windu. Why did it take so long for this character to come out? You'd have thought he would have been the one that would sell the most. I've got a feeling in the future this character is going to be a lot like Qui-Gon Jinn, where he's going to be readily available now, but in time he'll disappear and you'll never find him again. So I do recommend picking this figure up now, as I don't see this being one that gets reproduced a lot. Mace Windu is a great character. He's the only character in Star Wars with a purple lightsaber, at the request of Samuel L. Jackson himself, as he wanted to be seen when he's in the big fight scenes. He wanted to be able to find himself. Well, that's what a story he told on the Graham Norton show in the UK anyway. But either way, this is a great figure. It looks just like the character. It captures his essence of the being the Jedi Council. Looks awesome next to Yoda. And again, it just creates another awesome Jedi character for us to have in the collection. Such an awesome figure. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Number 5. Number 5 is the Shock Trooper. No, it's not the Shock Trooper, it's the Purge Trooper, damn you. The Purge Trooper. The Purge Trooper is from the Fallen Jedi game, Jedi Fallen Order. Such an awesome game, and this trooper looks a lot like the Death Troopers, which I personally love. So this one is an awesome figure. It came with awesome accessories. I just wish it came with the purple weapon that he uses against the lightsaber to fight the Jedi in the game. That would have been an awesome piece. But nonetheless, I think it's great how they've brought this to life and to make it look like it fits in with the rest of the figures, to say that it's actually based on a video game. They're very good at doing that, turning the cartoon figures into live action looking figures. And again, this Stormtrooper is just super cool. Number 4. Number 4 has to be a tied spot, I'm afraid, because I couldn't choose just one. Both of them are awesome. They both represent the light and dark sides of the Force respectively. It's Cal Kestis and the Second Sister. The awesomeness about the Second Sister is that I hope we get more Inquisitors in the future. Obviously from that sculpt alone they can make a detachable mask and turn that into the Seventh Sister. I'd also like to see them make the Fifth Brother, and I'd also like to see some of the other versions from the video game come out as well as the Grand Inquisitor. They'd be awesome figures to have in a series. And as well, Cal Kestis was an awesome character from the video game, and I do hope they take the time to give us more characters from the video game in Black Series form, as they were all awesome and unique in their own way. I'd especially like to see some more of the various versions of troopers that we fought and stuff come out, as well as his master. His master was a really cool character. Number 3. Number 3 is Commander Obi-Wan Kenobi. Clone Commander Kenobi, isn't it? And he's an awesome figure. That face sculpt looks like Ewan McGregor so much. They've captured it so well, even though it's based on the cartoon. It's amazing, and I'm really happy to have this figure in the collection because it's just so uniquely different. And it looks just like Ewan McGregor, like I said. And when I was taking that face sculpt off and put it on the original Obi-Wan Kenobi body, it didn't quite fit. So I hope we get an upgraded Obi-Wan in the future that looks just like this one, because that face sculpt is amazing with the beard. And yeah, it's another awesome clone figure from the Clone Wars, and just that cloth cape and stuff. It was just massive, well put together, and a great figure to own. Definitely worthy of a spot on this list for sure. Number 2. Number 2 is the Mandalorians, and I couldn't choose just one, so I chose both the Heavy Mandalorian and obviously Mandalorian from the TV series named Mandalorian. It's definitely something that has helped launch the Disney Plus application. We haven't yet got it in the UK, but everybody around Europe and the UK have been, checking out the Mandalorian TV series via various internet means. How could Disney have put this out in America thinking that people around the world wouldn't pirate it? It's insane. But it's such an awesome figure, and I can't believe they gave us this cool figure so early. I was expecting to wait a while for the Mandalorian figures to come out, but to say that they all came out at the same time for a Triple Force Friday is awesome. And again, with the Heavy Mandalorian, he sold out so fast online, but he's been readily available at Disney Store and other outlets. So it's great that we're getting good stock here in the UK now, and hopefully that'll continue in 2020. The Mandalorian is a great TV series, and I hope that this helps Disney see that they don't always need to focus on the Jedi to make a good Star Wars story. The Mandalorian, whilst it does feature Baby Yoda, there's so much more to the story than that. It's about the Mandalorian, his rise, re-rise to being, the head, main bounty hunter and stuff like that. And the fact that he gets his armor back and stuff in one of the first sort of episodes. I'm hoping that we get to see that version of the figure as well. Such an awesome figure, and I really am glad it's on my list. But who's going to be at number 1? Number 1. Rise and meet your destiny. It's the Emperor himself. After everything that's happened this year with the Emperor, we definitely needed this bad boy in our collection. He has been the starring role in The Rise of Skywalker and has been the puppet master throughout the entire Star Wars universe from its very start. So we definitely needed a Palpatine this year, and I'm glad we've got his throne and an updated sculpt with the lightning hands and the various heads. So yeah, definitely this is a deluxe figure that deserves to be number 1 on this list. If you don't agree, then you're not powerful with the dark side. Do you agree with my list and my choices here, guys? As this is just my opinion, but I hope you've enjoyed watching all these top 10s. Stay tuned to the channel for more awesome stuff coming up for the new year. New Year's Day, I'll be doing my address of the new year, where we'll be talking about what's going to happen in 2020, amongst other things. And I've got a plan for New Year's Eve where I'm going to do a live stream, and we're going to look back at the last 10 years of being a geek. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Let's go back to the main cam and finish off today's video. So guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this year's action figure list of top 10 action figures. I've done all of them now. We've done Star Wars, we've done Marvel, and we've done the original sort of action figures, sort of NECA and stuff. So I think we're done and we're ready to move on for 2020. In the coming days, guys, on New Year's Day, I'll be doing an address of the channel where I'll be doing what's coming up in 2020, what things I'm looking forward to, what action figures I'm looking forward to, movies, and all that goodness. I might even do that as a live stream if you'd like. So if you want to see that as a live stream, let us know in the comments below. But yeah, I will be addressing you all on January 1st, talking about the year ahead, plans for the channel, and what I want to do next year. So guys, I hope you've all had a very, very Merry Christmas and had an awesome New Year, and I can't wait to do some more action figure reviews with you all in the new year. Thank you to everyone that's watched, and I'll see you in 2020. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye!